Hey guys, it's Peter here, back with another video. I can't really take myself seriously right now, but yeah. Okay, so I took 5 AP classes my senior year, and so I'm just gonna go in College Board and check them real quick. So it's not too big of a deal for me except for one AP exam, and I'll get into that in a second, but I get credit for it in college, so I really want to do well on that. But everything else is kind of, I'm not too stressed about it. But I did pay a lot of money, so it would kind of be a waste of money if I just failed all of them. But I don't think I'll be failing, honestly. But let's get into my 5 AP classes. My first AP class, I guess I'll talk about, is AP Macroeconomics. I took it online, which is kind of weird, but it took it first semester, so I took it from August to December, and then I left it for 4 months, and then I studied for it probably starting 3 weeks before the exam. And it wasn't too bad. Jacob Clifford, you know him, he's a great YouTuber. He basically runs through all of AP Macro and Micro. So I think AP Macro actually will get a 5 on it because I felt really good about it. Jacob Clifford, man, he's the guy. So AP Macro probably a 5. And then AP Government was another one. AP Government's kind of weird because the class was such a joke, I guess. Because we didn't have tests in it and we didn't really learn anything about the AP. We learned about government and stuff, but I felt like most of it was pretty basic stuff. We just kind of played around a lot. I just kind of took it, and we had all my friends were in that class, so we just kind of talked, messed around for senior year. But I actually I didn't think the exam was very hard, but there was some weird stuff, especially on the essays. I kind of just wrote a letter to the grader talking about bananas. So I don't know, probably a 4, but yeah. I don't really know anything about government. But there are a few questions on there that ask stuff about Republic, pro-life and pro-choice. Obviously you know that, but then there were some really hard ones that make no sense. But I don't know, it's kind of a toss-up, probably a 4. And then another class I took was AP Physics 1. So my school physics program isn't that, we only have one physics teacher, so this is the only AP Physics that they offered. I don't really get credit for it anywhere. And AP Physics was kind of a struggle this year because it was just kind of so boring, and I usually don't sleep in classes, but I don't know why, the senior year vibe, and it was also 4th block, so that plus being a senior, I guess I fell asleep a few times during the year. But the exam, on the mock exam, I got a 5, but the real exam was way harder. I missed 6 multiple choice on the mock, but I didn't even get even close to finishing the actual AP multiple choice part. So I'll probably get a 4 on this one. But it's not a big deal for me because 4 or 5, I don't get credit where I'm going to school. So the next class is, what other class did I take? AP Gov, AP Macro, AP Physics, AP English Literature and Composition. This exam doesn't matter too much for me, but I got a 4 on the AP Language last year, so I'm hoping for a 4 at least, because just to keep it up. But this exam is really, really hard. AP Lit is one of the hardest exams in terms of getting a 5. So I doubt I'll get a 5, but I definitely think my essay writing has improved from last year. So I think my essays were a lot better and I actually knew what to write. But I remember the second passage was so confusing this year, so I have no idea. Probably a 4. And then AP Chemistry. This is the big exam. I get out of a full year of chemistry if I get a 5 on this, so I'm hoping for a 5. I got a 5 on the mock exam and in our class, but the actual exam came out a lot worse. I made a lot of dumb mistakes. And I don't know if that was just me, test day anxiety or something, but I don't know. It just wasn't the same me. So I don't know. See what happens. I'm hoping for a 5. I think it's going to be a 4. It's going to be a 4 or 5. Hopefully it's a 5 because I need that credit. That's the only exam I really care about because that's a full year of chemistry, out of the way. So let's get into it. I'm going to try on the screen recorder thingy real quick. Okay, so I'm at the view score page. I've already signed in, so Saturday. I know you could check it early, but I don't know. I didn't check it early, so it's July 6th. So let's see what goes down. Goes nuts. This might be very anticlimactic. I don't really know what's gonna happen. But yeah. Oh, they make you sign in your password again, so that's kind of tough. What was my password? Is that my password? I don't know. Is that happening? Okay, squad up. Okay, so got a 5 on chemistry. That's the only thing I care about. Okay, that's a full year. That's a lot of money saved. Okay, English literature 4. Like, I mean, you can't. I thought I wrote pretty decent essays, but it was a super tough exam, like normal. Macroeconomics 5. That was pretty expected. Physics 1, I got a 5. Don't really get credit, but that's kind of, I guess, a ego check. I mean, I don't know. U.S. government politics 4. So that's pretty solid. I mean, I know my government to some extent. I guess, well, I'm going to be voting soon, so I should know my government and my politics. So that's always good. A 4 is pretty solid. But yeah, I felt like this year, senior year was a lot more relaxed. I didn't study as hard as I did my junior year, but I was more relaxed, and I felt like that actually helped out a lot because I definitely did not study as much and put as much effort. But of course, I put effort in, obviously. But yeah, whatever your AP scores are, not a huge deal. You can always go into college, take them. They don't really matter too much, like in college, and like too much in your college application, but they do matter. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. So yeah, peace out.